So let's continue with my series, picking the Autumn Nations squad for England. I've done the back three, I've done the centres. Do check those out if you want to see who I've picked so far. I'm sure there'll be links at the end of the video. But let's get into the guys who control it, the halfback, scrum half and fly half. Some massive decisions here. Not the biggest list, so the long list is not that long, but definitely a few more names than last time. Spencer had his breakthrough for England. It sounds a bit silly saying he had his breakthrough when he's been around for so long. He's in his 30s, but he showed England, he showed Borthwick he can control a game because that's what he's good at. Doing the kicking, controlling, talking. He can break as well. He's not a slouch. He used to be a rocket ship, maybe a little slower now, but he's really physical as well. If you want a guy to start and control your team, Ben Spencer is the man. Is he going to make it to the next World Cup? Maybe, I don't know, but he is good enough. He absolutely should be there. He's going to be shortlisted. And also worth mentioning Carl Smith, his understudy. We haven't seen a lot of him yet, but he's one to watch this year. Not going to shortlist him yet, but I think he could get there. Harry Randall, very unlucky. He's got injured, so he can't be considered, but definitely worth mentioning. He is good enough. Played for England plenty of times, but he does suit that fast-paced running game. He doesn't want to be kick-heavy, tackle-heavy, and England probably won't play that sort of game anyway, but he's injured, so kind of out of the picture. I like Will Porter a lot of Harlequins. I think he is a class act. He's lightning quick. His skills look like they're right on point. He's in his prime. Definitely worth considering. Definitely on my shortlist, as Jack Van Poortvliet is as well. He is performing the best I've seen him so far. He is very consistent. He's very confident. I like the way that he breaks. He sniffs around and he's got a good kicking game. Has he got that top ceiling at international level? Still to prove it for me, but he could get there. Definitely on the short list. Worth mentioning, young Archie McParland of Northampton has got some games in the absence of Mitchell. He will need some more time to see how good he can be, but obviously Alex Mitchell comes straight into the squad and into that shortlist, and he's going to be picked, of course. Played well for the Lions. Rafi Quirk, again, worth a mention, but I think he's injured again, and could it slip him by? Could some of these other guys overtake him? He was one of the big talents coming through. He was so powerful, he injured himself and he slimmed down, and he's injured himself many times over, so I hope he gets a good run of fitness because I think he does have lots of talent, but for now he'd have to be left out of the shortlist. And let's talk about Charlie Bracken. I think he's a little bit of a special player, definitely a chip off the old block, off his dad. Great skills, very quick, brilliant tackle. Small lad, obviously, for a scrum half, but I think he's got international written all over him, so that is my shortlist. Spencer, Porter, Van Poortvliet, Mitchell, and consider Charlie Bracken. I think those three that I've selected speak for themselves, really. Van Poortvliet playing too well not to pick, even though I do like Will Porter. Charlie Bracken needs a bit more time, but Spencer, Van Poortvliet, Mitchell, definitely the three going forward. Let's have a look at the fly half long list. I've put a Jomo and Slade on there just because I know they can play fly half. Slade played a lot for Exeter at fly half last year. I don't think they're serious options to go as out-and-out fly halves, but for guys that could cover there, definitely worth mentioning. I think Skinner of Exeter does have some potential there, worth a mention, but has been in and out of the team, hasn't been trusted. Goal kicking maybe is an issue, not on the short list. Charlie Atkinson has played plenty for England when other fly halves aren't available, but it's more that there haven't been other options. I'm not sure about Charlie Atkinson, to be honest. They've been playing him at fullback for Gloucester. I don't think he's a fullback. He's not defensively good enough. Is his kicking good enough? Is he that playmaker? I don't know. He's got something about him. He's definitely a decent player. I'm not sure international screams that way, but let me know if you disagree. Not making my short list. Young Benson of Harlequins has potential, but just haven't seen enough of him. Worth a mention, not on the short list. Obviously, Marcus Smith is an absolute live wire, the most dangerous runner we have. Incredibly creative and unpredictable, certainly on the short list. Orlando Bailey has moved from Bath to Leicester, got some starts and looked really good. Could this be his breakthrough? He seems to have everything for Bath. He's quick, he's strong, he's powerful, he's got a silky pass. Goal kicking is something we're going to have to watch for Bath. In the past it has been poor, but it looks like he should be a serious contender. We'll need a few more games, I think, for Leicester, but if he can keep that starting slot, and it'll be very interesting to see what happens when James O'Connor comes over. Obviously, Finn Smith makes the shortlist, played well for the Lions. Wouldn't say he had the best tour, maybe he would have preferred to have done a little bit better, but still a class act, played plenty for England already, and he's a Lion. Absolutely, he's there on the shortlist as a playmaker, controlling a game. He's a really good one, the closest to George Ford we have, and George Ford was brilliant in Argentina, ruled the roost, and he started for Sale, absolutely brilliant, and he definitely has the shirt at the moment and will be on that shortlist, of course. And worth mentioning, Owen Farrell, even though he hasn't played 10 yet for Saracens, of course we know what he can do at 10. All that experience has to be on the shortlist. There it is, those four, the Smiths, Ford and Farrell. And I think the only question is, which three do you take? Or do you take all four and have Farrell as a centre? If you haven't watched the centre video, then do have a look at that. I won't give that one away. But I am going to say not Farrell just yet. He will be incredibly tempting for Borthwick because he covers centre as well. But I think you stick with Smith, Smith and Ford. Who starts? We'll get into that in a different video. But I think those three are clear. So do get in the comments down below and let me know what you think. Long list, short list and who should go. And if you haven't already, do subscribe, do like. That would be amazing. And I'll catch you next time.